All right, you guys. So financing to eat is absolutely insane. If you get a fast food loan for DoorDash, you are one of the craziest humans on planet Earth. This is corporate greed at its finest, but also this exposes human stupidity. This is absolutely insane. I want to dive right in. Before we do that, make sure you drop a like on this video. Comment your thoughts because holy moly, people are getting fast food loans nowadays. This is crazy.
I'm not saying we're a society on the verge of collapse, but when DoorDash is offering you a payment plan, something's going terribly wrong. Like, I feel like if you got to finance your burrito bowl, it doesn't scream to me golden age of prosperity. I know grocery prices are getting higher. I know everyone's struggling, but if you have a 4 installment payment plan for a McFlurry, you've lost the plot, my friend. Like, you can't be looking at your bills at the end of the month. Like, I got my mortgage, I got my electric, I got the car payment. Oh, what's that $3 bill? Oh, that's part of my payment plan for my General So's lunch combo.
This is crazy. Like, he made total sense. He's like, man, if you got a finance for a McFlurry that was only $4, oh my gosh, what is wrong with society, guys? This is insane. This is a true statement. If you don't have the money, you don't get it. If you don't got the money, don't buy it. Because if you are getting a 27% interest rate on a $7 McFlurry or Big Mac meal, this is insane. This has to be like the epitome of the lowest point of society. It really does.
If you ever needed a sign that we're in a recession, here you go. Before it get posted all over the news, even though they be late, weeks late, months late, before they announce it, they waiting on everybody's tax money to run out. As soon as tax money gone, if it wasn't for tax time right now, it'll already be more easily visible. But DoorDash is rolling out with Klarna. That's a buy now, pay later. Basically, you can lay away food. You can buy whatever the hell you want. Spend $100 at damn restaurant and ain't got to worry about it. Just pay it back $20 a week, $15 a week.
That's insane.
That's bad as hell for the economy. And businesses like DoorDash know that. They not doing Klarna to help you. They doing that to help themselves. Because if you don't have any money to spend with them, that means they go bankrupt and lose money as well. So the best thing in their interest is to hurt you even further. Because if you don't have it in your pocket to pay for food right now, on top of the other bills that you got credited, it's going to put you further and further and further in the hole. Every time you turn around, it's another bill. If you absolutely need it, cool, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying the psychology behind it on why they doing it. They're doing it more so to help themselves. Because if you don't got money to spend with the company, as it's starting to slow up, they losing out on millions of dollars. So they like, we'll front you this money from wherever you want to order it from. Knowing human psychology, whenever they get something on credit, it just feels like it's kind of free because they ain't got to pay for it right then. But in return, pay even more for it, which you already didn't even have in the first place. Here goes the article if y'all want to look at it. DoorDash, buy now, pay later for fast food. It's crazy. I thought it was wild saying you can buy now, pay later Jordans and shit with a firm. Damn near now, it ain't nothing you can't get for the buy now, pay later. Walmart, you can get all the house, everything. Shit getting out of hand.
Ever wish you could order?
It is getting out of hand. It's crazy, man. This is absolutely insane. Like, if you don't have the $15 or whatever, $20 for DoorDash a meal, I mean, because on average, let's start off like this. If you order through DoorDash and you don't just drive to the place, you've already lost. Because pull up DoorDash right now on your phone and then pull up that same restaurant. So pull up a DoorDash McDonald's near you and then pull up that same restaurant on your phone as well and look at the price difference. So not only you're going to pay more to use DoorDash because every single item on DoorDash is listed higher than what it would be if you were to just go into the McDonald's and buy it, but you also have to tip. So you're paying more for the same items and you have to tip. By the price of gas money and the gas prices nowadays, guys, you should have just drove there because you probably would use like maybe $2 in gas, maybe, and you've already paid like $7 to $10 more on your order through DoorDash, just in general. So where's the win? Like, DoorDash was convenient and all of that stuff was convenient when COVID was around because, of course, people were trapped in the house. I mean, it was lucrative. You know, that is understandable. But now, if you're still using it, you're an absolute box of blocks. Like, you absolutely are throwing money down the drain. You might as well take $10 and go walk up to the next person you see and hand it to them and just say, go spend it however you like. Go have lunch on me, because you're already doing that for DoorDash executives. So, I mean, I'm just saying. And then also, if you don't have the money right now and you're going to set up Klarna for DoorDash, how the hell do you think you're going to pay $20 a week? How do you think you're going to pay $7 a week if you didn't have $14 to complete the order right now? How can you afford $7 a week for 3 weeks? You didn't even have $14 to complete the order. Oh.
Order fast food and then pay for it later? Well, DoorDash is teaming up with the company Klarna to make your delivery dreams come true. Under the partnership, customers will have the option of either paying it full or splitting the charge in 4 equal installments. Users can even postpone payment to, quote, a more convenient time, like a date that aligns with their paycheck.
That's
this
crazy.
buy now, pay later service will launch in the coming months.
Do not use Klarna for DoorDash, because when you get rejected from your dream apartment because you defaulted on a loan for $20 for a 4-piece blackened chicken tender meal with an orange high C with no ice from Popeyes, no one's gonna feel sorry for you.
Guys, DoorDash just saved us all. What happens if you want food but have no money? You can just now pay later? Look, I understand like car payments, like big time payment, but for food now, you can only imagine what's going to happen. But you think tips are going to be affected? I don't think it's really going to be affected, because it's not going to matter. When people have it pay it later, they're just thinking like, I don't care. I have money, so they're just going to tip normally, or maybe just a little better. But from a business perspective, people are going to be ordering a lot more with this as well, which is going to increase demand. And so us dashers are going to get more orders a lot more frequently. The only sad part in the reality is people are going to go into financial issues because of this. But it doesn't matter, because these companies are just going to be making money. I mean, technically, we're all going to be making money except for the customer. The price of eggs go up, but oh yeah, you can pay it later. What do you guys think of this? Let me know in the comments. DoorDash Dad, signing out.
So you're telling me that DoorDash now does Afterpay? Because I don't know who's going to be more pissed off, Dave Ramsey or Dr. Now. Shit. When my parents were my age, they were closing on a house. Hell, now you can close on a 2-topping deep dish pizza from the damn Domino's. Are you kidding me? If I ever am so damn bad that I can't pay cash for my Domino's pizza, then I'm sorry. You know what? Just go ahead and count me out. Peace. Could you imagine going to a financial advisor and saying, I'm so sorry, but I'm in debt because, I just really wanted that Sonic milkshake. And I had to DoorDash it and use Affirm. If you're that damn bad, why are you using DoorDash? At that point, just walk. Go to the store and pick it up. Could you imagine sitting down and saying, all right, honey, we're paying the bills this week. Oh, what's that charge for? Well, that's for the chalupa that I got last week from the Taco Bell. Come on, man. You're going to shit it out in 5 hours. Why are you paying on it for 3 weeks? I mean, make it make sense.
You can now finance DoorDash. You can buy now and pay later with some new partnership. They are going to give you a line of credit for your Taco Bell after the bar. Do you know how insanely terrible this idea was or is? I know so many people that are about to try this. They're going to be in debt, hundreds if not thousands of dollars worth of Taco Bell after the bar. And you're not getting your money. I'm going to tell you that right now. If DoorDash thinks that the people who are going to finance food orders after the bar are going to pay that later on in life, it's not happening. You're not getting paid like Capital One doesn't get paid. And I'm going to tell you right now, if my friend looked at me and said, hey, I'm about to just pull a loan so that we can get cheeseburgers or something after the bar or tacos, I'm not fighting that decision at all. That's a great idea yes.
So you're telling me I was scrolling.
So I like his comedian standpoint, but he is a little inaccurate on what he was saying. So he said that DoorDash is not going to get paid just like Capital One doesn't get paid, and that's incorrect. So Klarna is going to foot the bill, right? So Klarna foots the bill. Klarna is a banking institution, quote unquote, or we could just call them debt collectors, right? So they're going to foot the bill. DoorDash gets paid. McDonald's gets paid. Now, who isn't going to get paid back is Klarna. But the way that they're going to get paid back, I know the whole system, guys. The way they're going to get paid back is they're going to sell that delinquent account to a debt collector. And when they do that, they're going to make their money back, and the debt collector is going to come after you. And what's going to happen? Your credit score is going to drop. You're going to have delinquent accounts on your name when you try to go buy a house. You're going to have all this stupid shit over ordering a $5 meal from DoorDash. That is the process, guys. That is the financial process and decision of why they did it. So Klarna is going to pay DoorDash. Klarna, if they don't get their money, their $7 a week, they're going to sell that account to a debt collection agency. That debt collection agency is going to tack on interest every single day that you don't pay that debt. By the time you realize it, because most debt collection agencies like, oh, let a year go by. We'll get them in a year. By the time you realize it, that $30 Klarna order that you did has now turned into $3,000. Because whatever interest rates, most people don't read the fine print. Most people don't read the terms and conditions. They just sign up for Klarna and they just sign away and yeah, get me my food here now. But where you did not realize is that there is some deep, deep fine print in there, and most people are skipping past it. I want to see and do my own research and see what the fine print is, because what the hell interest rates are people getting? Like, truly, what interest rate are you getting? And also, on top of that, what happens once this gets sold? This delinquent accounts get sold, because they can hit you with whatever they want. Guys, don't be dumb.
Going through TikTok, and I saw my friend Tyreek, and he posted a video and like the article on how you can do buy now, pay later for DoorDash and like food services. I'm just here to tell you, if you're that lazy where you're going to do the buy now, pay later for DoorDash, for McDonald's, for Starbucks, Chipotle, any of the stuff you can get on DoorDash, crazy. You're going to do buy now, pay later, you have a problem. You need to get up and go. If you're even paying for food like that, you need to drive yourself to there to pay for the food. And then if not, just
you need to touch some grass,
you shouldn't be eating out at all if you're doing the buy now, pay later for DoorDash. That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen. The buy now, pay later is it's a scam. It's what's going to get you deeper and deeper and deeper into the hole. And I don't know how people are still doing it now. The other day, I DoorDashed. The fees alone are crazy. You have like a $7.99 service fee, then you have a delivery fee, and then you also have the tip to go on top of your DoorDash order. Like, it's so ridiculous. So a meal that should have cost like maybe $30, $35 comes out to like almost $50, $55.
Oh, more than that. One person meal, I've done it before. One person meal from McDonald's would normally, if you were to drive there, you know, prices are a little higher, maybe $12, $11, $12, you know, roughly. Using DoorDash, a one person meal is $25. There's no doubt in my mind. It's $25. And most people think, oh, it's so convenient and oh, I'll have my food delivered to my door and yada, yada, yada. Yeah. $25. So you just paid for not only that one day, but you should have bought, I mean, what you could have done with that $25, you could have eaten out 3 times in that amount of money. But you chose to eat out once.
Because of all the tax, the service fees, the delivery fee, and the tip. When you could save all that and just go buy the food, but I was at work. Or, like, I'm not going to do buy now, pay later, you know what I mean? Like, that's not going to happen. You need to go get food or cook some food or eat ramen noodles.
I've seen way too many people get too excited over this new DoorDash feature called Eat Now, Pay Later that lets you make monthly payments for their DoorDash order. Like, from the way people are acting, you would think DoorDash just announced that all their orders were free from now on. It's like nobody understands the concept of a loan. Y'all are still finna have to pay. Motherfuckers are acting like they just stumbled across an infinite money glitch in real life or some shit. And I'm not gonna hold you. If you feel the need to take out a loan for a fucking sausage McMuffin or a Wendy's 4 for $4, delivering food is the least of your worries, bro. We need to deliver you a job application. You need to get your ass up and walk to get your food. You know how badly they finna tank your credit score if you call in and tell them that you're in generational credit card debt because you couldn't afford to pay off a fucking Baconator from Burger King? At that point, you are too far gone. These are the same type of motherfuckers that are Googling whether GTA 6 is gonna work on their PS4. They gonna push your credit score into the negatives. And look, there ain't nothing wrong with being broke. I wouldn't judge you even if your daily dinner was ice with a side of hot sauce. But you can't be broke and financially stupid. You have to choose one. Because you already know the interest rates on these pay later DoorDash orders is gonna be taxed as shit. You try and order DoorDash with this eat now, pay later shit, and you're gonna be paying that shit off till 2066.
I told you guys, the interest rates are going to be insane. They're going to be insane. Read the fine print. Blockheads, read the fine print. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, the actual video link will be down in the description. Make sure you watch that one because this was pretty good. This was interesting. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like down below, subscribe, comment, share, everything that YouTube loves people to do. And also on your screen, YouTube has picked a video for you to watch next. Sit back and enjoy it. Till next time, folks, I'll see you in the next one.